It is an odd name, though, when you think about it, isn't it? Speed.
Most country towns have funny names, but Speed's just a bit different.
Well, they just say, I didn't ask you what you're on. I said, where are you from?
Well, a lot of people say to you, where's that?
Speed is around about here.
It's a good little town. There's a few people live there. I live there.
Who knows how Speed got its name?
I think it was the Speed brothers came to Speed.
Mr. Speed? Yeah. Don't know his first name, sorry.
John Speed. And I think his brother was Gordon Speed.
It's a nice, quiet little country town full of good farming people.
Real community around here, which is really good.
Look, the Speed community is incredibly intimate and very vibrant, even though they don't have a large residential population anymore.
There would be 45, would there?
Yeah, around that.
45 people.
You get to know everyone, not like a city.
People know each other and are there to support each other.
They thought it was quite funny that the town's labelled Speed and we're asking them to please slow down driving through.
They used to keep stealing the sign years ago.
Speeding through Speed is probably something that some people think is a great idea, but we don't think so.
And they do not slow down to the 80 k's through town.
Because it's only for a short time that you have to slow down, probably.
You know, they sit there driving away and look down and, you know, without knowing it, they're speeding.
I think people speed on the roads because they're not always mindful about other people.
We're in very open country, so therefore you think the road is all yours. I think this is one of the reasons too that you may, sort of put the pedal down and think you can make up time.
People are a bit tired and think, well, nobody lives here. It's just a small town, but we live here.
Who are the main people at Speed? Look, it crosses and cuts across the whole community.
I think a lot of it is young fellas that have maybe hotted up cars and they think they're bulletproof.
We do see trucks go through there. Trucks mainly. Yeah, mainly trucks.
Because I'm an old guy, I think it's just the young fellas that do it. But then again, when I was young, I suppose I may have done it, but cars were slower in them days.
Has anybody got an experience that they might like to tell us about where someone has been speeding and something's happened? It could even be you.
I turned too sharply and the bike just flipped over and landed on me.
It's so easy to go over the speed limit without realising. I mean, I've done it myself unknowingly.
I've spoken to a young fellow that had been speeding and I'd been told that he was driving too fast and doing some silly things. I'd spoken to him. 3 weeks later, he killed himself through speed and he hit a tree.
If there's ever anyone affected by anything, it goes through the whole community, probably as much or more than any other community, because everybody knows each other and everyone is kind of family in a way. So the ripple effects from someone being affected is just horrendous.
What do you say to someone that's been speeding?
Please slow down!
You'll get there eventually. You'll get there eventually. And you see things.
Just because you're slowing down as you're driving doesn't mean that you're slowing your life down. You're actually enjoying your life a lot more. You're taking in a lot more.
I would say take your foot off the accelerator and put it on the brake.
Don't go too fast because you'll crash. Slow down, Mama, or you'll kill us all.
They shouldn't speed because it'll impair you for the rest of your life. I've seen it.
I think changing the name to Speed Kills is great.
If it helps just one person and makes them aware that speed does kill and slows them down, I'm all for it.
If they wish to change the name to Speed Kills, well, I'm quite in favour of that because it could be a good help to saving lives.
And I can only see good coming out of it if people listen to it.
It may make them think a little bit more.
Well, it's a catchy idea, and that's what you're on about, aren't you? Something that's going to save lives. And why not?